So bisectors and triangles. Let's now talk about the four bisectors in the triangles. Let's start now. Before talking about them, start with the concurrent lines. Concurrent lines, what are they? They told you that the concurrent lines are lines that intersect at a single point. They are like many lines. You draw them, and they are intersect in one point. These lines, we call them concurrent lines. And the point where all of these concurrent lines intersect, we call it, just a minute here, this point here, we call it point of concurrency. So concurrent lines, they are lines, but they are intersect at a single point. And this point where they are intersect, we call it point of concurrency. As you see here, we have many lines. GH, the pink one, CD, the green one, JI, the purple one, FE, the blue one. They are all of them intersect in one point. If CD and GH are the lines, but when they are intersect in one point, we call them concurrent lines. And the point that where they are intersect, what we call it? Point of concurrency, which is here point B. Is it clear?
Yes, Miss.
Now, what about if these concurrent lines come in triangles? Now let's move them. Let's put them in triangles. Now, in the triangles, we have four sets of concurrent lines. They are altitudes, angle bisectors, medians, and perpendicular bisectors. So these concurrent lines, if they come in a triangle, they have four types: altitudes, medians, angle bisector, and perpendicular bisector. This is the first, for the median, later on we are going to talk about it. But for the concurrent line, did you understand what's the meaning or what's the definition of the concurrent line? Concurrent lines, sorry?
Yes, Miss.
This here. They are connecting or they are intersecting in one point. And the concurrent lines in the triangle, they have four basic sets: medians, altitudes, angle bisector, and perpendicular bisectors. In this lesson, we are going to talk about two of them, which they are angle bisector and perpendicular bisector. In lesson 4, we will talk about altitudes and medians. Now, and for each of these sets, I told you that each perpendicular or each lines that they are intersect have a point, what we call it, point of concurrence. But now this name will be changed according to which lines are you talking about. If I'm talking about a triangle, this is a triangle, and the lines, we call them, this is start now with the first one. The first one, which is perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means they are lines that is perpendicular, or they are cut They come like this. Just a minute. I come like this, and perpendicular in this line, and perpendicular on this line. Now, so perpendicular bisector means they will be perpendicular on each side of the triangle from its name. And these three lines are, as you see here, are intersect in one point. Now, in that triangle, the perpendicular bisectors, they are lines of congruent. They are intersect in one point. But now, the point will not name it as a point of congruence. No, we will name it as a center of triangle. So, let's repeat. What did I say? I told you now that if there are many lines, any three lines, that they are intersect, this point, we call it point of congruent. And these lines are congruent lines. Now, if I bring now these three lines, I said they are, just a minute here. If I have now this triangle here, now, what did I want to do now? I want to bring these three lines, or these, these three, can say they are three, must be three. If I bring them now here, and I put them inside a triangle, they are like this as an example. Now, if I bring them and I put them inside a triangle, they will not be like this. They must be perpendicular on the lines. They must be perpendicular on them. So, supposed to be perpendicular on them. Since I told my lines, yeah, lines, come with me. They said, okay, when I come with you, when the congruent lines come with me and sit in the triangle, I will not be a lines of congruence. I will change my name to be an perpendicular bisectors. And the point of congruence says, I will not be a point of congruence. I must change my name. I want to be circumference of the triangle, or circumcenter, sorry, of the triangle. Is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
This is just an introduction to our lesson. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will continue this lesson and talk about the perpendicular bisectors in details and the angle bisectors.
Okay, miss. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.